Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to Easy Algo candlestick training. Okay, so today we are going to learn the candlestick pattern. Really, uh, candles are really powerful. So when it comes to any time frame, let it be 5 minutes or 1 hour or weekly, the candlestick is really important. I'll just show you a few examples. So yeah, if see here you take any high, okay, you take any high or any low, okay. So yeah, so now if the candles are coming from here or if it's going from here without confirmation, it will not travel. But the only challenge is here, it should be resistance or support. That is very important. Okay, just I'll show you the example. So now if we are looking any trade, a short, okay, it should be near resistance. From this area we should look a short positions. If we are looking a long positions, it should be near support. Only there when we see a candlestick pattern, so we can try our trades. So in between we will see somewhere here, like it will be 1 second. Okay, so in between we'll see market will not reach the resistance and it will start coming down. So no point to take any trades here because see when market will start going up, right, like we'll see so many candles. So the like where we should wait, right, resistance, that is important. It should be near resistance, at least it should be nearby. It should not be somewhere like here or here, because if you see any candle patterns here, then our stop loss will be very big because our stop loss will be above resistance. So make sure when we take the trade, it should be near a resistance or exactly near resistance. All right. Okay. And one more thing. See, 1 second. So assume this is a resistance. Okay. Now resistance, when it comes to a resistance, previous day high and R1 is a zone. Now, so this you can look this. So this is a previous day high and this is a R1. So now this entire is a zone. Okay, sometimes we see candles will go up, then it'll come down. So this is how it will travel. So now we should wait. Market should enter into our zone. Like if the candles are going above and break, if this level breaks, then it should wait. We should wait. Okay, we should wait. Candle should come inside. When it come inside, so it will go for a retest. So here is our trade. From this area, we can try our trade. At only there we are looking the candlestick confirmations. Okay, so let's jump into the so our PPT. So when I say a long positions, so we have only two area to take a long positions. First is our daily trend X. Okay, so I'll just show you in chart. Okay, I'll just take some other tokens. Let it be this. Okay. Okay. So now when candles will be above weekly, okay, I'll just take all resistance and support 1 second. All right. So we have only two area to take a long position. The first is our daily trend X. Daily trend X. So here daily trend X. So if the candles are coming below daily trend X, then we are looking a long positions from previous day low and S1 here. Okay, you just look at this place. So this is our weekly trend X. So here we have a previous day low and S1. Here we are looking the 5 minutes candlestick pattern because we are taking our trades according to the 5 minutes. All right. So only the four candles we have. The four candles and it's very easy and simple. So the first candle is a bullish engulfing. You can look, this is how the candle looks. So when it comes to a real chart, it will look a different, not a completely similar. Okay, I'll just show you the candles which are the bullish engulfings. Okay, so now that like what we are seeing on PPT, always the image will be very nice. Like you can look, they make a very nice candles. But in reality, when it comes to a chart, right, real chart, it look different. I'll just show you the candles. Okay, so you'll understand. Okay, what we should require when it comes to a bullish engulf candle. We'll start from this area. I'll show you all different candles. Okay, all right. So you can look this. This is a bullish engulfing. The previous candle, what we are showing, it should be bigger than this. It if it's a point a big, right? Like we can consider as a bullish engulf. Just put one line here, you'll understand. Okay. So it will start from this area and it should be near support. Okay. This is a bullish engulf. And so here, so this candle, you can look the wick, it's very big. So this is a not a bullish engulf. Okay, the good bullish engulf, if we can look here. So this is a bullish engulf candle. This is also bullish engulf candle. Wick should be wick should be a short, like it should not be a big wicks. All right, it will be similar, like almost we can say that it will be a 10 to 5% difference. That's it. Okay, even this is a bullish engulf. Like you just remember, just I'll quickly I'll show the drawing. I'll try to show that. Okay, now this is a candle. Okay, I'll just take it another one. Okay, assume this is a candle. Okay, so now sometimes we see a small wick and above wick. Okay, now this is a bullish engulfing. So little we'll take this. Okay, now this is also bullish engulfing. When it cross even this, now this is a not bullish engulfing. Same way when it comes to a bearish. Okay, now this is one. So sometimes we see a here like this. So still this is a bullish engulf. If you see big tail, so now this is not a bullish engulfing. So when we start reducing our body, right? Like what this body, so it will become a hammer. Okay, I'll cover this hammer after like 2-3 candles. We'll get that hammer part. Okay. So now this is a bullish engulfing. The simple, it should be bigger than the previous candle and it should be near support. Okay, maybe daily trend X or previous day low and S1. Our trade will start from once this candle close, the green candle should close. Our stop loss will be below our support area. Okay, so we have only 4 candles. It will be a small training, but these candles are really powerful. Okay, the second candle is a morning star candle, and this candle we usually see regularly in market. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, I want to tell this. Okay, this is a morning star pattern. Here I'm not talking about a candle. This is a pattern, completely pattern. Okay, the red candle and one doji and one green candle. So this is a pattern of a morning star. Our trade will start once this green candle closed. Okay, so I'll just show you in real market how it looks. All right. So now you just look at this. So this is a morning star. Okay, I'll just zoom it. You just try to understand. Okay, so this is a clearly a morning star pattern. We can see here we have one red candle, we have one doji, and we have a green candle. This is a clearly morning star pattern. So our trade will start here. Once the candle close, our stop loss will be below support. Okay, to enter here, we got like before this, we got a very good entry from this place. Okay, so this is how the morning star looks. Sometimes we see two dojis or three dojis. After that, we'll get one green candle. So this is triple doji morning star, just like this. Okay, it should be near support. Remember always when we take any long position, it should be near support or a trend X. Okay, so we'll move on to the third candle. So now the third candle is hammer. Okay, bullish hammer. Here, any color, green or red, doesn't matter. So you can look here, we have big wick and small body. Sometimes we see the body till here. But yes, this is a bullish hammer still. Okay, any color. Remember any color, green or red. So just now we was seeing in a BTC itself. This. You just look at this. This is a bullish hammer. This. So our trade will. Okay, when it comes near a daily trend X. Okay, this is interesting part. So now you're planning for a long positions. Okay. So when candles will come near daily trend X, so now you should not get excited when you see candles here. So here we don't have any support. We should wait near daily trend X. It should come until it will not come here. We are not going to take any trades. Okay. Once the market will reach there, now patience is really important. Until we don't see that confirmation, we are not going to take a trade. Here, two, three things can happen here. Like immediately you will get a good trade, good candle. Sometimes it will come here and it will start playing, it will break level. So we have to wait for a retest. Then our trade will start from this area. Again, I'll repeat. So this is very nice trade. So when we sit on trade, right, we don't get such a beautiful trade. So it will come near daily trend X. So it'll start playing around here. So we have to wait for a breakout, retest. Then we have to join the trade from this area. So now if you don't want to wait for a retest, then wait for a candlestick pattern to break this level. So once if you see a very good candle, you can take your trade from this area. Your stop loss will be this. If this is a narrow, super narrow, then our stop loss will be below daily trend X. If this is a white trend X, then we have to keep our stop loss below center pivot. Okay, in these three, what we are seeing, the center one is very important. Okay, the center one is really important. And our stop loss will be below daily trend X if this trend X is a narrow or super narrow. Okay, now you just look at this. We got a hammer even here also. But no point to take any trades here. This will be a scalping trade because the same area it took rejection. So scalper will take this trade. Immediately they'll take the trade. They'll close when it reaches the recent high. So these are scalping trades. We don't recommend to take a trades in between. We should wait to reach near daily trend X. And as soon as market opened here on, I don't know when is this, on 7th of October. So you can look this is a clear hammer, bullish hammer. We have a body with big wick. In this case, our trade will start once we see this candlestick pattern or stop loss. Again, if the stop loss is big, reduce your trade size. If this is a narrow or super narrow, keep your stop loss below the daily trend X. Okay, so this is also hammer. You just look at the difference between two hammers here. So this is a very powerful hammer because we have a good rejection wick. After that, again, we got a good hammer here. And coming to the next point, sometimes we see the wicks above the hammer. Still, we consider this is like a hammer. Okay, we'll see a wicks or without wicks. So just you look at this candle. We have wick, small wick. Even here also sometimes we see the wicks. Okay, our trade will start once we'll see the candlesticks. All right, so done. We'll move on to the uh, bearish. Now, the only like, 1 second. I just take this off. Okay. So the next candle. So this is the last candle for a bullish confirmation, dragonfly doji. So usually we don't see much for these candles, but yeah, when we see these, usually we see these candles on higher time frame, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. Okay. So here any color, green or red, and sometimes we see without wicks, and sometimes we see with wicks. I'll just zoom it. You can look at this. We have wick. Okay, dragonfly doji. Let's find if I get any dragonfly doji. Usually we don't see much, but when I was selecting the candles for a best 4 candles, I was feeling that yeah, dragonfly doji usually I'll be seeing that. So for that reason, I'll just show the candles. Okay, so you should remember that whenever we see this candle, that are very powerful candles. I'll just show the candles, not exactly near support, but I'll just try to show the candles. That's it. So this is a dragonfly doji. Okay, so similar it looks like hammer, but it will be huge rejection. So this, so now this is a not hammer. You can look this, we have very small body, but wicks we have both side. This is a dragonfly doji, like some people call indigen candle, right? Look, yeah, this is a dragonfly doji. It should be near support or daily trend X. All right, okay. So done only 4 candles for a long position. So I'll just repeat once again. So when candles will be above a weekly trend X, so we are looking a long positions from a daily trend X. If the candles are coming below daily trend X, then previous day low, daily S1 will be our trades. We should plan our trades near support because we are above weekly trend X. Okay, the first candle was bullish engulfing. The second candle is morning star. The third candle is hammer, bullish hammer. The last candle is a dragonfly doji. That's it. Okay. Now the 4 candles for a short positions. Exactly the same candle with opposite names. Okay. Now when candles are below weekly, we are looking at short positions from daily trend X. If the candles are going above daily trend X, then previous day high and R1 resistance one. From there, we are looking our trades in 5 minutes candlestick pattern. Okay, to just show you guys, I took the screenshot of weekly trend X and this is a daily trend X. And these are daily resistance. So here we should plan our trades. The same candles. Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay. So the same candles, what we saw the bullish one, now it's bearish. Now first candle is a bearish engulfing. It should be a bigger than previous, though exactly what they showed in a picture. Okay, so it should be near resistance. That is very important. So now I'll just try to show you a bearish engulf candles, how it looks. So I'll just show the candles, okay? So now, yeah. So you can look this. So this is a bearish engulfing and this, it should be not like a wick should be a small, okay? It should not be a very big, then it will be, it will not be. So now this is not a bearish engulf candle. You can look at the wick. So this is not a bearish engulf. So this is a good bearish engulfing. You just look at this. Now, if you combine all these 3 candle, we have one pattern. Okay, just look at this candle. So sometimes you don't see a wicks both side, just like this. So this is a different candle, but you can consider as a bearish engulf. Okay, this is a candle called a Morobozo, but we can consider as a bearish sign. All right, so this is a bearish engulf, first candle, and the second candle is evening star doji. So we was looking a morning star in bullish. So this is a evening star candlestick. So I'll just show you. So now this is the pattern what I was talking about. So this is a evening star pattern. So here you can look. So here it was a multiple rejection. Finally, we got bearish candle here. So again, we can say this is a evening star, but this is like noisy. Just forget it. This is very clear. Okay, I'll just show you one more thing. So now this. So now I'll try to find exactly near resistance. One second. I'll just add and I'll show you near resistance or support. So whenever it comes there, we'll be seeing some good candles. Exactly near resistance, you just look at this. So in this case, our trade will start from this area, our stop loss just above this. Our target daily trend X. So when we are in downtrend, okay. So now BTC was bullish last week. Okay, now this here. So yeah, this is the I can show you where. So now, so if you are planning a trade near daily trend X, correct? So you just look at this market not touch the daily trend X, but we got a confirmation hammer. This trade will be 1 second, sorry. So this trade will be a maybe a good trade because it's near to daily trend X, not exactly near the trend X or far from daily trend X. Now you just look at this hammer, it's very far from daily trend X. So no point to take a trade from this area. So in this situation, we can take our trade once the candle will close, and this is a super narrow. We can keep our stop loss below the trend X. Our target R1. So you know that when we see a daily a narrow, we can expect R2, R3 also. Correct. So sometimes we look this like just see without retest. So market went up and immediately it went up. Now we should wait for a retest. Okay, so it came retest here. And remember, guys, sometimes if you don't see any retest and it reach R2 or R3 and it's coming back, then this trade will be very risky. It should be reverse from R1, then we can plan our trade. There is a lot of difference between taking the trades. I'll just show you. I'll just hide the candles. 1 second. All right. See, look at this. Like if you miss this trade without retest, okay. So we should wait for a retest. Then you can take our trade, book some profit here. So now wait for a second target. So this is a good trade. Some like which will be a risky trade. So if you miss this trade, obviously when it's not coming for a retest, then we'll miss this trade. So it will go directly R2. So if these candles are coming directly near a daily trend X, then this trade will be very risky. Take a long positions because this is what can happen. Because you should understand even the price action. When we get a breakouts, then it will start downtrend. Okay, it should be this trade will be good because it's reversing from R1 and then again it may continue. So if it's coming from R2, then it's breaking the R1 level. It means it's breaking the recent lows, correct? So this is what happened in, maybe I'll just check here. Yes, this. So this trade, we have to plan like this, okay? Okay, so this is a evening star. So the third candle is shooting star. So here, again, any color, green or red. Sometimes we see wicks or sometimes we don't see any wicks. Okay, it should be near resistance. I'll just show you how the shooting star looks. So some people call as a inverse hammer, inverted hammer. You just look at this. Correct. I'll just find near resistance once again. So just look at near resistance. Okay. You just look at this. So here we got a evening star. Here we got a evening star. Okay, so only those valid when we see near resistance or support. If in between we are seeing, then we are not considering as it that could that it will be a good trade. Now here we have a shooting star candle, this, but there is no resistance, right? If this shooting star, if this here, then I was considering, yeah, this is will be the good trade. But this is, I'll just show the candle. So this is how the shooting star looks. Just look at this. All right. So here, so now it reached near resistance. Okay. You just look at this market, like candles was struggling at this place here. Just see, look at this rejection. So here we should wait for a right candles for reversal. So finally, you just look at sometimes like we will face these kind of situations. So nothing we can do. We should wait for a good candle. So sometimes like this, we'll see all candles are coming. So we cannot take our trades from these areas, right? So after that, it came for retest. We got a very good candle with good volume, bearish engulfing. So our trade will start from this area. Our stop loss will be above this. If this is a narrow, then we can expect good move. If this is a white trend X, then no use. So I'll just show the candle. So here you just look at this is shooting star. You can see the both color here, green and red. So after that, a candle will close, right? So trade will start from this area or stop loss just above this target. Sorry, target will be a daily trend X. This will be our target. Okay, now this BTC is a bullish, correct? We should look only long positions like I'm talking the previous week. Okay, and yeah, we have a shooting star even here near resistance. Just look at it. But this, what we are seeing, it's you just look at this. See here, it's nearby a resistance. If you would have take the trades from this area, unlikely if you give stop loss here, maybe it'll hit our stop loss. As soon as we got again shooting star, our trade will start again from this area. Okay, better we should wait for a right candlestick pattern. So you can look at this. So this is also bullish hammer. Okay, so the last candle is the 1 second. Okay, the last candle, gravestone doji. So the previous we was looking a dragonfly. So this is a gravestone doji. That's all. 4 candles for a long positions, 4 candles for a short positions. Here we'll see any color again, red or green, doesn't matter. Sometimes we see without wicks, sometimes we see the wicks. And it should be a good rejection, a near resistance. Uh, I'll just show the candle how it looks. We don't see much those candles, but yeah, when we see that, it will be good rejections. Like just, I'll just show you. I just pause 1 second. If you find that candle, you please let me know, guys. I'll just, I'm searching here. I'll just check any other token 1 second. Yeah. So just look at this. This. Sometimes we see a small a body, just like a reverse T, just like this. Any color. Sometimes we see wicks or sometimes we don't see wicks. So that's it. Like this is very small session, like training. So I made why I choose the four candles. So regularly I was seeing these candles, and we have more than 50 to 70, 100 candles. So no use to remember all those. Just four candles. You just start focusing the four candles. You will be seeing many times. Not even I'm not talking about 5 minutes. If you go and check in 1 hour with the weekly Trendex, so we'll get all those candles what we was seeing now. I'll just show you. So I'm showing you now in 1 hour. Okay. So look at this. So this was a weekly trend X, correct? So here we got a hammer. Here we got a hammer. And look at this. So when it reached near resistance, we got a shooting star, but we are not looking any trade against the trend X. We should follow the trend. You see, just look at this. When candles are above weekly, you just look at those candles when we see, right? I'll just show you. You just look at this. So here, the morning star pattern. Correct. Just look at this. So now the daily trend X or weekly trend X, when level breaks, we should wait for a retest. The retest was this. So here we got a morning star here even. So here we got just 1 second. I'll just look at this. Okay, no, we don't consider this is hammer, but this is a morning star pattern. Our stop loss will be below weekly trend X, because when we see super narrow, obviously our stop loss will be below weekly. Our target will be the first resistance and it hit it. If the candles are below weekly, you just look at this. So this is a shooting star candle pattern, exactly near center, a pivot, a weekly. According to the weekly, stop loss will be obviously it will be big, target will be also a big. And what I we saw the four candles now. Only those four candles I'm talking about here. The only those four candles I'll show you guys here. Just look at this. So we got a breakout here. We should wait for retest morning star pattern. Exactly near weekly trend index. So our stop loss below this target hit it. Now it's up to you if you want to trade in weekly trend X with 1 hour chart pattern. Yes, the candlestick pattern is really important. So here, let's come and let's talk about here. So it came near a weekly trend X. So now here, just look at this. So here it came near weekly trend X. We got a hammer. All right, we got a hammer and we got a move till here. This much. This. Okay. So now, so candles came, whether it came below a weekly trend X, no. As soon as it came here, we got a hammer. After that, bullish engulf candle. Our trade will start from this area. Stop loss, we should keep our below weekly. If this is a narrow, our target, obviously, weekly trend X. You just look at this. So my point is, a candlestick pattern, it will work in every time frame. But the trend X rules is only 1 hour and 5 minutes, and you will get very good results. Just remember, guys, the candlestick pattern is really important for a trading journey. We'll become so disciplined when we start using the candlestick pattern. We don't make any mistakes. Our mistake will reduce, and our stop loss will reduce. Because until you are not going to see those candlestick, you are not going to take those trades. Simple as that. Until you don't look at the candlestick, we are not going to take any trades. And you just look at, you just go and back test. So what all the four candles we was talking about, only those four candles you will see the 90% in market. Okay. Yes, guys, I'm done. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about candlestick pattern, you can ask me, and you will get PDF, this PDF. My suggestion, take these printouts. Okay, take this printout, stick to front of you where you sit, front of computer. So start reading. It's very only four candles. Hardly it will take you 3 or 4 days, maybe 1 week. Once you understand the candlestick, just take it off. because so when I started my trading journey, I was using this candlestick. So I took many candles. In that candlestick chart, I selected 4 for myself. So these 4 candles, it's really important. You will get PDF on in Discord. Okay, yeah, done. If you have any questions, you can ask me, guys. Thank you so much.
Great one, Mr. P. Great. You are getting more and more succinct with each passing training.
Thank you.
Mr. P, Brett, who's I think new, as if it's his first training with you.
Okay.
Hopefully you enjoyed it, Brett. This training, by the way, goes along with the Trend X training, the 2 to go side by side. Brett is asking the star formation. I think he's talking about maybe the evening star and the morning star. Do some people call that a spinning top reversal?
Correct.
Spinning
Yes, you are right.
I think it's called yeah,
Spinning top.
reversal.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. He is correct, sir.
Great. Very good. If there's anyone else, let me see if there's any hands up. If you want to unmute and ask Mr. P a question, by all means, unmute and ask. Or if you can't get to a microphone, type it in and I'll ask it for you. While you're typing in any questions or while I'm waiting for hands to go up, let me just ask you this. Does everyone find it easy to remember candlestick pattern names? Or are you anywhere like me where you just get, oh, it's too much trouble remembering all these candlestick pattern names? Do you remember? If you remember them easily, just type in R. If you don't remember them easily, type in NR. Or don't answer at all if you like.
So actually, it's a little difficult, sir. So when I was trading, right, for me also, I stick front of me, sir. Like I'll just show you which candlestick I was using. Candlestick.
Mad Dog is asking which candlestick patterns.
I have that chart pattern. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe this, I think so. This I'll just find. I was using it and I was getting confused, sir, every time, like which candle. So yeah, this I was using.
Candlestick patterns directory, was it?
Yeah, I took this picture and I sticked and I was getting confused. So after that, when I started seeing in the real market, I was finding, okay, this candle, which is that candle? Okay, evening star, fine. So after that, I removed everything, only stick to 4 candles. That's it. And Morobozo.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. I think you've done so well that everyone's questions have been answered. No one's asking any questions. No hands are up. And I think we are done, Mr. P.
Yeah,
I raised a hand.
Oh, I
Gordon.
just seen your hand, Jake. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You got there a bit after I looked. Sorry.
It's all good. I'm just messing with you, Gordon. Some people are afraid to talk, and it's okay. No, I just thought of this question. I don't know. There was another question I might have had in correlation to this a while back, but this is the one that's coming to top of mind. On the 1 hour, for example, and you're looking at these candlestick patterns, you would want to find a candlestick pattern on a higher high, higher low, or even a lower high, lower low before you would go to the 5-minute chart to then find your entries, correct?
correct, sir. So I'll just show you. See now, I'll just come back to this chart. So assume that's our here. So I should look a short positions, correct? Like candles are
Yes.
below weekly. So those trades, yeah, those trade what I was talking about the candlestick, that was in 5 minutes. Here that candles we need only in 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm looking a short position. Then yeah, 5 minutes. Now we stick for a 1 hour. No, I'll trade in 1 hour. Then you don't look a daily chart, right? That is happy with the weekly charts. For them, the 1 hour with the weekly trend X will be fine. So like normally we trade with 5 minutes. This is the chart. Like we have to find our trades in 5 minutes, like what we saw the candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're looking for the candles, but you would want to make sure you're at a higher low or lower high on the 1 hour before you even, you wouldn't take it in no man's land is basically what I'm trying to say. And I think that's where some people, when you switch these time frames, I think that's one thing that confuses a lot of people. I know I went on a journey and it confused me a lot in a lot of cases.
Okay.
About the time frames and how they correlated with each other. Because I think some people will see the 1 hour and you're just like looking at the 1 hour, and I'm just thinking out loud for people that have maybe looked at different time frames and you're searching for this candlestick. And so like people will look for it on the hour and then they'll go to the 5 minute and they're like, well, I don't see it. And so they end up taking the trade in like a territory that's like no lower high, no, it's not in a position of after, you know what I mean, a retest or even a test of some support on a zone,
Mhm.
or even after a chalk, right? And so like you want to make sure that you're finding these candles in the right spot, because then everything confluence, there's a lot of confluence in why you're taking the trade, like in a sense of like the neckline and stuff like that. So thanks for that clarification, Mr. Pramod. And if you want to give me an example, that would be awesome too. So
Okay. So I'll just add the weekly chart here, sir. Okay. I'll add the weekly chart here and I'll just remove the support and resistance. Okay. All right. So there I was showing a 1 hour chart, right? Like a weekly chart. So I'll just show you here. So in this case now, so here you can look at this clearly. Candles are below weekly. Okay. And this is a 5 minute time frame.
Yep.
We are planning our trade only in 5 minutes. So some people are using 15 minutes. It's up to them, but I prefer the 5 minutes. We can get a good entry here. When it comes near our zone, correct? This here we need that candlestick pattern 5 minutes. So yeah, when we see the you should remember, like for everyone. So when candles are below weekly, so this is the complete a zone for a short area, sir. Because daily trend X is support and resistance for us.
Yeah.
Only yeah. When
Don't be
we
looking for a reversal, especially if it's broke a major zone, right? That's
correct.
one of,
Yes, you are right.
so okay.
So when we see a super narrow or narrow or particular, on that day we'll get good trades. Like when it will be a wide, right? It will be a noisy chart just like this. So what we have to do when in this case, we should wait for a clear breakout, sir. So you know, right? Like a neckline, it should break, then we can enter. Like sometimes it will. This is how we'll miss this trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, my point is we have to look only short position. So when we see a good candle in this zone, we can enter. So now see if you are taking a trades from this area, obviously our stop loss will be above daily trend X. Yes, and the target will be as usual the previous day low and S1. So now this is our targets. The patience is, sir. Now if you are taking trade here, we need a lot of patience to wait. You can look at this chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just ranging. That's like, and I think people like will get stuck. They'll look at the narrows, and then you're thinking, oh, let me just find a trade, but
Yeah.
you're not realizing that on the weekly, on the 1 hour, yeah, it may be starting the trend, but it could be still consolidating on the lower time frame, and so you still have to have that patience to be ready to take wait for the move on the lower time frame.
Correct.
With the pattern.
Yes, and it took almost 5.5 hours, sir, to drop.
Yeah, so that's that patience right there.
Yeah. Correct.
So
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for that clarification.
No problem, sir. You're welcome.
Brett, I think you've got your debut question. Go ahead.
Good morning, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very clear, sir.
All right, thank you. So, Pramod, this example that you have right now, where would your entry be? Because as you said, it ranged for quite a while, and then all of a sudden dropped. It didn't give you any warning, or did it there?
Okay, so in this case, remember, sir, so the center, what we are seeing, the line, that is very important. So what I suggest, so when we see candlestick pattern near a center line, right?
Yeah.
we can take our trades center, keep your stop loss above the daily trend X when
Right.
when it's wide. So when you take the trades somewhere here, assume that this in this case here. Okay, so I am just telling about myself. Look, when I see these candles, I'll take the trade. When I take my trades here, my stop loss will be above the center line, sir.
Mm.
Because my stop loss will be very big if I keep my stop loss above this.
Right.
So yeah, when it start going up, maybe I can take my stop loss, but I'll wait for a again breakout as like Jacob sir was telling, right? Like higher lows, lower, same way. So I'll wait for a breakouts. So I'll wait to wait recent low. So again, I'll plan my trade. So this like what I'm showing you now, like this we are learning a UK session every day, sir. So from Monday, we'll start recording that. They'll post. You can watch our recording also. So here we have some patterns. We use the price action. So when it breaks the recent lows, I'll wait for a retest. The retest area again the center pivot. Almost it will be a center pivot itself. So here I'll take my second trade. This area. The reason we got a breakout here. These breakouts. So I'll plan my trade here itself. So this, if you want to learn this, like you from Monday, we'll start recording, sir. I think it will be great help for everyone.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. So that question came up while I was waiting. My hand is up. So the first question I had really was, these candlestick patterns, are they still valid in longer time frames, like swing trades over like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, to take those kind of trades, the 1 hour will be the best, sir. Okay, so like yeah, maybe you aware about the weekly trend X and daily trend X, right? Like right, sir, how we are taking the trades.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, fine. So now if you are planning your trade for a 2 weeks or 3 weeks, assume that you are taking a trade from this area. Before that, you should look at the previous one. Like if this is ascending weekly trend X, so in coming weeks also you can expect it will be it can make a new high. So only we have this is how you can hold, sir. So the again when you see the candles below weekly, just close the trades just like this. Yeah,
right.
but what I saw, sir, to be honest, it's not so easy to hold a month or 2 months in crypto right now
Right.
because market is ranging.
It's
Yeah.
chaotic.
Because
Thank you for
like no problem, because like day one, like October 1st we will be seeing somewhere here. So October 20th it will be same place again. So it will travel good, like it will travel a very good area, like from 60 to 64,000, 66,000. Again it will reach to 57,000. Yeah, for that reason.
round trip me. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah, no problems.
Pramod,
Jake and
is
Brett,
this
thank
gonna
you
be
very much
recorded
for
on
those questions.
Zoom?
Helped a load of the audience, I am sure. Thank you very much for when you raise questions, it doesn't only help you, it'll help others as well who may be a little bit shy to ask the questions. So thank you very much. Go ahead, Amir.
Is this going to be the Monday sessions on Zoom
Yeah,
from now on?
yeah, sir. We are we
Super.
was talking about this, me and Sid sir. So again, one like he told me that you can go Zoom. So see, to be honest, like every day we don't learn, sir, right? Like we try to find the trades, but if there is no trade setup, then we'll start talking about like technical analysis. That's it. But if he's I told the Sid very clearly. He said, "Fine, no problem. Just keep recording." I said, "Okay, fine, done." However, we are sitting 1 hour. Only the difference between his here, he stays to a Zoom. That's it.
And I had people get in touch with me, and this for you, Gordon, as well. A lot of people who joined the Monday sessions and the morning sessions
Sorry,
for the
one second,
trading.
Amir. Mr. P, do you want to stop recording? We can have a bit of a discussion. Would that be all right?
Done, sir. I'll just stop recording 1 second.
Sorry.
Right. No worries. No worries. Good one. I mean, I just thought if we're discussing other bits, let's just close off the recording so it's tight.